I got these at Target, I think, Target or Walmart, so not very expensive at all. I'm just saying. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gertisha. I go by Kurt. For those of you that are new, you can call me Kurt. We're now all family. Today, I wanted to come to you and do a tag that I saw here on YouTube a little bit ago. I'm a little late to the game as I'm a new YouTuber, and it's 10 things that I don't buy. Now, these aren't necessarily things that I have completely cut off, but at least I am conscious and try not to buy them nearly as often as I used to. Feel free to let me know if anything resonates with you, something that you don't buy anymore down in the comments, or if there is anything that you are trying to use less of. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing that I do not buy are high-end eyeliners and lip liners, or luxury. Charlotte Tilbury, Tom Ford, Fenty, all of those probably have really good eyeliners and lip liners. However, so does the drugstore. The ones that I can think of immediately are NYX and ColourPop. I have one by Milani as well that I really like. So those three brands alone make really good lip liners. For my eyeliner, I just use the Maybelline Master Precise. I have oily eyelids, I have eyes that are prone to allergies, and so I need something that is not going to rub off or streak or smudge down my face. So I do use eyeliners that are either felt or brush tip liquid, not the ones that are pencil. I haven't found one of those yet that I really enjoy and that I can get to wear like I would like for it to wear. So I don't buy those ones. I'm just specifically speaking in regards to liquid eyeliners. If you have a pencil eyeliner that you really enjoy, comment section, okay? Because I want to try it out. I just can't seem to bring myself to spend 25, 30, 40 on up for a pencil liner or an eyeliner when I can get it, you know, 5, 6, 7, maybe $8 at the drugstore. I can't do it. The second item that I don't buy are single pot eyeshadows. I love eyeshadow. Like, I really enjoy those, but I always buy them in the palette. I like to get multiple. I like to try multiple. I don't like to have to look around in my collection for just 1 or 2 eyeshadows at a time. I want to be able to have a collection. Now, with that being said, which kind of moves me into number 3, I don't care for large eyeshadow palettes. I do have a couple, but I bought those like last year, and I have not bought a large eyeshadow palette since. My max is about 15 when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. After that, I tend to get overwhelmed. I tend to get frustrated and just not know exactly where to start. So I don't buy single eyeshadows, and I also don't buy large palettes. Number 4, hair products that have silicones, sulfates, or parabens. I am a natural hair girl, and with my type 4 hair, I am very aware of the products that I put on it. I don't like it to feel weighed down. I don't like for it to feel heavy. I don't like for it to have a lot of product buildup, although it is low porosity, so that is going to happen. But I just am aware that those 3 specific items, there are much more that, you know, need to come out of our hair care products that are not good for our hair, but those 3 are ones that are at the top of my list. There are brands that I would love to try because of the things that they have in there, the ingredients. Knowing that those things are not actually helping my hair, I won't do it. Like, I just cannot bring myself to do it. So that is one item that I cannot do. Pivoting just a little bit to more home items, more personal care items, one item that I do not buy is wall plug-ins. I've tried a couple of them and they just do not work in my space. I always forget that I need to renew them or, you know, repurchase new fill-ins. I do have a slight fear that they'll catch on fire. They just do not work for me. They aren't as fragrant as I'd like them to be, and my place isn't very big at all. So I have an expectation that it should be able to manage in my space, and it just doesn't. Now I do have a Scentsy, and I do love candles, and so I will light those. And with candles, which takes me into my next one, I don't buy luxury candles. I buy drugstore, Walmart, Target candles. Like, I have not owned a candle from Bed Bath & Beyond, even though I heard that those are good and maybe I can catch them on a sale and they'll, be like $6, but I've never owned one of those. I cannot bring myself to spend $20 on a candle. My limit is like 10. I love them. I think that they create an atmosphere in my place, but I am not going to spend more than $20, more than $10 on a candle. And 10 is really, really pushing it, because I use the ones that are Glade, and they're wonderful. They're perfect. Let me grab one. All right, so I grabbed a couple because I have a couple of them around my apartment. The first one I have is this one. As you can see, it is well loved. It is almost out. This is the Glade Cashmere. I don't think the name of it's on here, but it's Cashmere Woods, I believe. And this was just like $4. The other one that I got is a warm vanilla one. Like, look how pretty that is. It's glass. It has like a little bit of a detail in there. Why do I need to spend $20 when I can get ones that are $8, $5? I got these at Target, I think, Target or Walmart, so not very expensive at all. I'm just saying. Another thing that I don't purchase while I'm out getting my non-luxury candles is coffee from stores. I don't tend to care for like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks or anything else from the store, Target or Walmart. Like, I'm really simple with my coffee. I want a medium roast, I want French vanilla creamer, and I want sugar. And that's it. I'm not into the hazelnut and the sugar cookie and, chocolate caramel. I'm not into any of that stuff. I don't need foam. I'm just really simple. So many stores are trying to up their game, and it just doesn't leave any place for the simple folk like myself. So I do not buy store coffee that is already pre-made. It just does not work for me. Moving back into makeup, one item that I don't buy is makeup remover wipes. Now, I do use wipes. I use baby wipes. One, because they're much less expensive. You can get 70 or 80 for like $2, opposed to getting 10 makeup wipes for like $4. And the makeup wipes dry out my skin. Like, I have oily skin, I am acne prone, I am sensitive, and they will dry it out so quick. And it's like, if that's doing it to my skin, and I have oily skin, I can't imagine what it's doing to people who have dry skin. I can't. And so I don't use them. I, again, will use baby wipes to clean up swatches, to clean up underneath my eye when I do makeup, things like that, but I do not buy makeup remover wipes. Another makeup item that I do not buy is high-end mascara. I started out my mascara journey with the understanding that there weren't any type of tubing mascaras, which are the type of mascaras that work best for my skin, at the drugstore. So I did go to Sephora a couple years ago and I bought the Blink mascara, which I think is like $26. I then got online, did some research, found out that there are some drugstore tubing mascara options, and I've been using those ever since. I cannot bring myself back to spending the $26 on mascara when I can spend less than 10. And if Essence would come out with like a tubing mascara, I would probably spend less than that, because theirs are $5 and I really like their mascaras. I just can't do it. Drugstore has so many affordable, wonderful options. It's just not worth it. Transitioning just a little bit into more household items, Carpet Fresh. That one is a no for me. Baking soda works just fine. Why am I spending $4 on Carpet Fresh when I can get a box of baking soda for 50 cents? It does the exact same thing. It deodorizes. And if you want a little bit more of a fragrance to it, you can add a small amount of a oil to it, an essential oil to it, and it'll give you exactly what you're looking for. But there is just not a need, at least for me, to spend that much money. I don't understand the concept of it because that's really all it is baking soda. So I don't know. And then I believe this is the last item. I've kind of lost count. I don't really know where I'm at anymore. That I try not to buy is bottled water. Now I say try not because I still do purchase bottled water. So if I'm out and about and I didn't fill my water bottles that I have at home with the purifier water that I use out of my sink, you know, like I've forgotten it, I was in a hurry or whatever, I will go to a Quick Trip or go to a Come and Go or a Casey's and get a bottled water, but that doesn't happen very often. I mean, maybe once or twice a month. Doesn't happen very often at all. I'd like to be able to buy it even less, but you know, again, sometimes you're just out and about, you're parched, and it's time for you to get something. So that is the things that I don't buy, or at least try not to buy. If there is anything on this list that you find yourself not buying, that you are trying to buy less of, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what your 10 items may be. Let's get a conversation going and let's have a good time with it. I will talk to you later. Until next time, bye-bye.